Hi, I'm Pam Smith, Director of San Diego County's Aging and Independent Services. Falls are the leading cause of injury death for people 65 years and older, and the number of hospitalizations from falls keeps rising every year. But this is preventable. The information you're about to see will help you evaluate someone's fall risk and modify a home to make it safer. Please share this information with others to keep them from becoming victims of this devastating type of accident. Thank you.
Retirement in San Diego County. You plan a little golf, a little gardening, a lot of R&R. What you don't plan for is this.
I just tripped and couldn't catch myself, and I fell on my left hip, and I knew immediately that something was broken.
I fell into my china cabinet once. I fell 3 times right on the floor.
It's scary. Nobody wants to be dependent on others, no matter how old you are. Hi, I'm Michael Russo with the County Television Network. As a senior, when you fall, you run that risk. If your fall is bad enough to require hospitalization, there's a 40% chance of being dependent on others for the rest of your life.
Once you fall, particularly if you break something, there's a good chance you won't live independently again, that you'll need to have a skilled nursing facility or an assisted living facility. If you survive, remember, many of the folks who fall end up dying from the complications of their fall.
And the statistics are mind-boggling. 40% of seniors in this county will have a fall in the next 12 months. That's more than 100,000 people. 80,000 will fall a second time within 6 months. Over 65, falls are the leading cause of death resulting from injury. And statewide, 2 seniors in California die from fall-related injuries every single day.
The more proactive folks can be in preventing a fall, and about 40% of falls that happen are preventable, then the longer they'll be able to stay at home in a healthy and safe way.
To prevent a fall, you've got to know what can actually cause a fall. Well, sure, there are the obvious things like tripping over something or falling off a ladder, but there are other not-so-obvious things that can increase your risk. Medication, balance and inner ear problems, lack of exercise, improper nutrition, even fear of falling can make you fall. So how does medication increase your chances of falling? Take it incorrectly or not at all, or combine it with other medications, and it can be a major risk. And people like Harminder Sikand ought to know. A pharmacist for 14 years, she sees a lot of seniors who make a lot of mistakes.
If you're having problems remembering things, we recommend you have the physician's office or the pharmacist write down your medication or type it down so that you can carry it with you. And you can use the same medication list to perhaps using a pill box fill your medications for the week. So you don't have to remember, do I take Coumadin in the morning? Do I take it twice a day? It's in your pill box.
The older we get, the more intense not only the side effects are from medications, but the more they affect our body, both mentally and physically.
The best advice regarding medications: follow your doctor's directions. Know the warnings. Write down every medication you take, including non-prescription medication, and when you're supposed to take it. It'll help not only you, but those helping you.
It's important that you know that you're your best advocate, or your caregiver is your best advocate, because if you're on a lot of medications and you're seeing quite a few physicians, specialists and internists, and you're getting your medications filled with different pharmacies, we don't exactly know what you're taking, how often you're taking it, and who you're seeing. So it is important every time you go to a pharmacy, a physician, a surgeon, a dentist, an optometrist, any sort of healthcare provider, you take your list of medications with you.
Hold. Good.
Next is balance. Balance and the inner ear go hand in hand. Just ask Marion Rasco of North Park.
I opened my eyes to look at the clock and the whole room was spinning.
That was 2 months ago, the last thing this semi-retired real estate agent wanted to have happen just a few months after lung cancer surgery. Now Rasco, who's 77, is in physical therapy.
We typically see patients after they've fallen or after they've visited their doctor and the doctor diagnoses whether they have an inner ear or balance disorder. Balance is a huge component of what a physical therapist can touch upon. Balance is something that affects all of us, despite what age we're at or maybe what's medically going on with us.
If not, you could slow down even more, or just not get any exercise, and that's bad, because no physical activity is just an all-around no-no. Muscles can atrophy quickly. sapping strength, making your fall risk much higher. In other words, you gotta move.
If you're not moving, the circulation's not occurring. The heart and lungs need to be able to provide the brain and the muscles with the nutrients that they need in order to do your activities of daily living.
Exercise is a key component to living well. Just because you're getting up in years doesn't mean you can't get up out of your chair. And exercise is where people like Gretchen Verbeff come in.
We're going to warm up the body a little bit.
Gretchen is an exercise physiologist by trade and an instructor with a program called the Feeling Fit Club.
Feeling Fit Club was started several years ago by the county, and it's a program for older adults. And it operates in our community centers, in our senior centers, and it typically is free. Make sure you're breathing.
Feeling Fit Club also airs on the county television network, so you can do these exercises in your home. Exercises designed for seniors. It's important to note, muscle mass is directly related to bone mass. If your muscles are getting exercise and blood flow regularly, that'll make your bones stronger. So if you do fall, you're less likely to break an arm or hip. But all the exercise in the world won't do much if you're not eating healthy every day, or worse, skipping meals. That happens all too often. Fresh fruits and vegetables, meals low in fat, and remember to drink plenty of water. Take calcium to prevent osteoporosis. Keep yourself healthy and hydrated, and your risk of a fall goes down. That's it for your body. Now your environment. Look around your home. Most falls happen in the bathroom. Make sure there's good lighting. Install grab bars inside and outside your shower. Don't grab onto shower doors for support. Raise the toilet seat. Get rid of clutter. Get rid of those little rugs on which you can catch your foot. Go into the kitchen. Get things off countertops. Clutter means having to reach farther than needed. Make sure your lighting is good. In the living room, get rid of the clutter and store electrical cords or wires out of the way. If you fall, there's a right way to do it.
Since head and hip trauma are the two most significant injuries from falls, if you're going to protect your head, even if you're just bring your hands up a little bit, it will help.
If you feel like you're going to fall, try to relax. Don't tense up. That way you lessen the shock of the fall. Don't reach. Don't use your arms and hands to try to break your fall. It'll only result in sprains or broken bones. Protect your head. Bend your knees and squat as much as possible. You'll be closer to the ground, lessening the impact. Try to spread the force of the impact evenly over the entire body on softer areas like buttocks, forearms, thigh, and calves. Breathe. Once down, stay calm by taking full breaths. No panic breathing.
When a senior person falls, it becomes a trauma activation. The paramedics are called and you're brought to the hospital, either the emergency department or the trauma room, for an evaluation, because when you're older and you fall, you can injure your brain, you can break bones, you can break your spine, you can break your hip. It's a major problem, and it can have lifelong implications.
One thing that can help is a medical alarm. Wear it on your wrist or around your neck. They're waterproof, so you can wear it in the shower. Press the button and you're connected to an operator who can get help. There are several different companies that offer the service. Typically, they charge a monthly fee. If you fall and call 911, paramedics will arrive at your door. Here's the spot where if you have something called the Vial of Life, it can make a big difference. Vial of Life is free. It's an envelope with a magnet on the back for your refrigerator. Now, inside the envelope are two things. One is a sticker that you should put on your door jamb. If and when paramedics come to your door, they know to look for this sticker. They will then know to look to your refrigerator, where they will find the other item in the envelope. It's a profile that you would fill out. It has your name, date of birth, and any medical conditions or medications you want the paramedics to know about right away. As we've seen, seniors run a very high risk of falling, more than once. And if you fall, too often your days of independent living are gone. Remember those ways to lower your risk. Exercise, eat healthy, drink plenty of water, clear away clutter in your home. Remember those hazards in places like kitchen and bathroom. Also the Vial of Life. There are those medical alarms. And know the right ways to fall to lower your risk. Take control of your body. Be confident. You can do this. You can win. I'm Michael Russo with the County Television Network. Thanks for watching. For more information, call the County of San Diego's Aging and Independent Services at 800-510-2020. 2020, or visit AIS's website at sandiego.networkofcare.org/aging.